Have circus freak shows really disappeared? No, they've evolved in ways you won't believe. Today, we reveal how and where freak shows are still alive. And here's the twist. You probably are the audience yourself. Stay tuned for the shocking truth about the circus freaks of today. Take Abby and Brittany Hensel, born in 1990, conjoined twins who defy expectations and live independently. Their story isn't just one of survival. It's a story of thriving in a world that embraces their uniqueness. Unlike the likes of Chang and Eng Bunker, born in 1811, who were paraded around the world as curiosities, or Ella and Elvira Salon and Giacomo and Giovanni, who lived through exploitation for survival in a less accepting time, Abby and Brittany redefine what it means to be conjoined, living vibrant, fulfilling lives while inspiring millions. Similarly, in today's world, figures like Hezbollah Magomedov, standing at just 3 feet tall, break all stereotypes, using his platform as a bodybuilder to show that strength isn't about size. These figures, who once would have been confined to the circus or the side stage, now captivate global audiences through social media, where they've become symbols of strength, determination, and individuality. What's shocking? Let's pick one from the past and one from the present to show how far we've come. Maryanne Beavenon, often cruelly labeled the ugliest woman in the world, endured a life marked by public scrutiny and exploitation due to her appearance. She developed acromegaly, a hormonal disorder resulting from excessive growth hormone production, which caused significant changes to her facial features and body. Before the onset of this condition, Maryanne worked as a nurse. However, as her physical appearance changed, she faced increasing social ostracization and hardship. Following her husband's death and left to provide for her 4 children, she entered an Ugliest Woman contest, a degrading spectacle that ultimately led to her career as a freak show performer. Victoria Wright, a contemporary activist, shares a similar experience of being judged based on her appearance, but her response has been to directly challenge societal perceptions. Born with cherubism, a rare genetic condition that causes facial disfigurement, Victoria has faced stares, comments, and prejudice throughout her life. However, she has transformed these experiences into a powerful platform for advocacy. Victoria actively promotes body positivity and acceptance, rejecting the narrow and often unattainable standards of beauty perpetuated by mainstream media and culture. As a public figure and activist, she raises awareness about cherubism and other conditions that affect appearance, fostering a broader understanding of human diversity. Victoria encourages people to look beyond physical differences and recognize the inherent worth and humanity of every individual. Both Maryanne Beavenon and Victoria Wright faced significant societal judgment due to their physical appearances. Prince Randian, born in 1871, was widely known as the human torso. Born without arms or legs due to a rare congenital condition, he lived an extraordinary life as a freak show performer in the early 20th century. Despite the significant physical limitations he faced, Prince Randian captivated audiences with his remarkable abilities. He demonstrated an incredible capacity to perform everyday tasks that many would deem impossible for someone in his condition. Using only his lips, mouth, and shoulders, he could light cigarettes, write, paint, and even sew. Kanye Cessar, a contemporary athlete, model, and advocate, continues this legacy of defying expectations. Born without legs, Kanye has not only thrived, but excelled in various fields, notably in sports and modeling. As an athlete, she has competed in adaptive sports, such as skateboarding and monoskiing, demonstrating that physical differences do not preclude a life of adventure, athleticism, and personal achievement. In the modeling world, Kanye challenges traditional beauty standards, promoting a more inclusive and diverse representation of beauty. She emphasizes that confidence, individuality, and self-acceptance are the true defining characteristics of beauty, rather than adherence to conventional physical ideals. Through her work in both sports and modeling, as well as through her advocacy efforts, Kanye has become a powerful symbol of empowerment, inspiring others to embrace their own differences and pursue their dreams without limitations. Both Prince Randian and Kanye Cessar demonstrate remarkable endurance, adaptability, and capability despite lacking limbs. Prince Randian, within the context of early 20th century freak shows, mesmerized audiences with his ability to perform seemingly impossible tasks, showcasing the potential of the human body and spirit even under challenging circumstances. Kanye, operating in the 21st century, has broken barriers in both sports and fashion, using her platform to promote inclusivity, challenge conventional beauty standards, and inspire others to embrace their individuality. Their lives offer powerful reminders that physical differences are not insurmountable barriers to success or personal fulfillment. Rather, they can serve as a foundation for inspiring others, reshaping societal expectations, and celebrating the boundless potential of the human spirit. I bet this will get your attention. Meet Giuliana Pastana. In the 19th century, the world was introduced to Giulia Pastana, famously known as the Bear Woman. Giulia was born with a condition called hypertrichosis, which caused her to grow thick hair all over her face and body. Her unusual appearance led her to be displayed in freak shows where she became both an object of fascination and exploitation. Despite being treated as a freak show attraction, Giulia's story is one of incredible strength. She not only endured public scrutiny and the harsh conditions of the circus, but also showcased her talents, including singing and dancing, proving that she was much more than her appearance. In today's world, Harnum Kaur is a modern figure who mirrors Giulia's defiance against traditional beauty standards. Born with polycystic ovary syndrome, PCOS, Harnum developed a thick beard, a feature that often led to social ridicule. However, rather than hide or try to conform, Harnum embraced her beard as part of her identity. She has become a powerful advocate for body positivity, using her social media platforms to challenge societal norms and encourage others to love and accept their bodies, no matter how they might differ from the mainstream ideal of beauty. Both Giulia Pastana and Harnum Kaur have faced judgment and rejection because of their physical traits. Yet, both turned this adversity into a platform for self-expression, reshaping how beauty and individuality are perceived. While Giulia's story unfolded in the circus tents of the past, Harnum's journey plays out in the digital age, where she is celebrated for her authenticity. In their own ways, both women have proven that true beauty comes from embracing one's uniqueness, no matter how unconventional it may seem to society. Giulia and Harnum's stories are just the start. Who else defied expectations? Keep watching. Minnie Woolsey, known by her stage name Cuckoo the Bird Girl, was born with a rare condition that resulted in significant facial and bodily deformities. During the early 20th century, she became a performer in freak shows, a form of entertainment that often presented individuals with physical differences as freaks or curiosities. Despite the exploitative nature of this environment, Minnie's performances revealed more than just her physical appearance. She possessed a unique ability to engage with audiences, demonstrating that she was more than just a spectacle. Her presence on stage, while situated within a problematic social context, also challenged the audience's preconceived notions of beauty, talent, and human potential. While the freak show industry profited from her unusual appearance, Minnie's inner strength and ability to connect with viewers allowed her individuality to shine through, transcending the limitations imposed by societal prejudices. Melanie Gaidos, a contemporary model, similarly challenges conventional beauty standards through her career in the fashion industry. Born with ectodermal dysplasia, a genetic condition that affects the development of skin, hair, nails, and teeth, Melanie's appearance differs significantly from traditional beauty ideals. Rather than conforming to societal pressures to hide or alter her appearance, Melanie embraced her unique features and pursued a career in modeling. She has become a sought-after model, working with prominent brands and photographers, using her platform to advocate for greater diversity and inclusivity within the fashion industry. Melanie's success demonstrates that beauty is not confined to narrow, conventional definitions. Her work inspires others to embrace their individuality and challenges the fashion industry's long-standing adherence to restrictive beauty norms. Both Minnie Woolsey and Melanie Gaidos have pushed the boundaries of societal perceptions of beauty and talent. Minnie, within the context of early 20th century freak shows, used her performances to defy expectations, subtly demonstrating that human worth extends far beyond physical appearance. While the freak show setting was inherently exploitative, Minnie's presence also offered a glimpse into a world beyond conventional beauty. Melanie, in the 21st century, actively breaks down barriers in the modeling world, directly challenging and redefining beauty standards through her work. Their stories, though separated by time and vastly different social contexts, highlight the enduring importance of celebrating diversity and individuality. They demonstrate that beauty and talent manifest in myriad forms, and that true worth lies in embracing one's uniqueness rather than conforming to restrictive societal norms. Individuality shines. But other unique conditions, more stories ahead. Schlitzy, often billed as the microcephalic performer, was a prominent figure in early 20th century freak shows. Born with microcephaly, a neurodevelopmental condition characterized by a smaller head circumference and varying degrees of intellectual disability, Schlitzy's appearance drew both fascination and, at times, discomfort from audiences. Despite the potential for exploitation inherent in the freak show environment, Schlitzy became a beloved performer, known for his joyful disposition and playful interactions. His performances, while presented within the context of human oddities exhibitions, also inadvertently fostered a degree of empathy and awareness regarding individuals with developmental and physical differences. While the freak show context raises ethical concerns about exploitation, Schlitzy's presence also contributed to a broader, albeit imperfect, public awareness of human diversity. His life, though framed by the limitations of the time, highlighted the fundamental need for compassion and understanding towards those perceived as different. Jonathan Novik, a contemporary advocate and filmmaker, employs a similar approach of raising awareness through personal experience, but within a vastly different social context. Born with achondroplasia, a common form of dwarfism, Jonathan uses his platform to challenge stereotypes and misconceptions surrounding individuals with this condition. Through his films and public speaking engagements, Jonathan advocates for greater understanding, inclusion, and acceptance of people with dwarfism. He emphasizes the importance of looking beyond physical appearance and recognizing the inherent worth and capabilities of every individual. His work actively promotes empathy and understanding, echoing the unintentional impact of Schlitzy's performances decades earlier. However, unlike Schlitzy, Jonathan has agency over his narrative and actively shapes the message of his advocacy. Both Schlitzy and Jonathan Novik have utilized their unique experiences to bring awareness to the public, albeit through distinct avenues. Schlitzy's role as a performer in freak shows, while ethically complex, sparked a nascent form of public discourse around human difference and the need for empathy. Jonathan, in contrast, leverages the power of film and public speaking to directly educate and advocate for the rights and inclusion of people with dwarfism. While Schlitzy's impact was largely unintentional and shaped by the context of his time, Jonathan's work is deliberate and focused on creating positive social change. Both, however, have contributed to shifting societal perceptions of disability, emphasizing that individuals should be valued for their humanity and not defined solely by their physical appearance. Their stories, though separated by time and circumstance, underscore the ongoing need for understanding, acceptance, and the celebration of human diversity. Minggon, known as the Penguin Girl, performed in freak shows during the early 20th century. Born with a condition that affected her gait, she walked with a distinctive waddle, reminiscent of a penguin. This characteristic made her a spectacle within these exhibitions, a form of entertainment that presented individuals with physical differences to paying audiences. While the freak show environment was often exploitative, Minggon's story also reflects fortitude. She was celebrated for her ability to perform and entertain, demonstrating that her physical condition did not define her capabilities or limit her contributions. Despite facing societal judgment and the inherent objectification of being on display, Minggon persevered, carving out a place for herself and navigating the complex social landscape of the time. While detailed historical records about her personal life are scarce, her presence in freak shows testifies to her strength and adaptability in a society that often marginalized those who deviated from physical norms. Zion Clark, a contemporary athlete and motivational speaker, embodies a similar spirit of perseverance and triumph. Born without legs due to caudal regression syndrome, a rare birth defect, Zion faced significant challenges from a young age. Rather than allowing his physical condition to define him, Zion has become a powerful example of overcoming adversity. He has excelled in athletics, particularly wrestling, achieving remarkable success in the sport despite his physical challenges. Zion's dedication and hard work have earned him recognition as a standout athlete, defying expectations and inspiring countless individuals. Beyond his athletic achievements, Zion uses his platform to motivate others, sharing his story of resolve and encouraging people to pursue their goals regardless of obstacles. His presence on social media and in public life has made him a symbol of strength and determination, demonstrating that even seemingly insurmountable challenges can be overcome with courage and self-belief. Minggon and Zion Clark share a profound connection through their ability to transcend adversity. Minggon's story, though situated within the context of early 20th century freak shows, highlights her defiance and ability to find a place within a society that often marginalized those with physical differences. Zion in the 21st century continues this legacy of perseverance, demonstrating through his athletic achievements and motivational speaking that physical limitations do not define an individual's potential. Both figures remind us that true strength lies not in conforming to societal expectations, but in embracing one's unique identity and pushing beyond perceived limitations. Their stories inspire us to find strength within ourselves and to recognize the power of the human spirit to overcome adversity. From a waddle to athletic triumph, their stories inspire. But how did others transform difference into strength? Francesco Lentini, born in 1889, became widely known as the three-legged man. He had polymyelia, a congenital condition resulting in 3 fully functional legs. In an era when physical differences often led to social ostracization, Francesco chose a different path. He embraced his unique anatomy and became a celebrated performer in freak shows during the early 20th century. These exhibitions, while controversial in retrospect, provided a platform for individuals with unusual physical characteristics to showcase their abilities. Francesco's extraordinary condition allowed him to perform remarkable feats, gaining fame for his agility, which included walking, dancing, and even kicking with his third leg. Rather than succumbing to societal pressures to hide his difference, Francesco leveraged it, captivating audiences and challenging conventional notions of what a body could do. He transformed what could have been a source of shame into a source of empowerment and a means of making a living. Victoria Modesta, a contemporary artist, model, and singer, has become a prominent figure in redefining perceptions of disability and beauty. Born with complications that necessitated the amputation of her left leg below the knee, Victoria has embraced her prosthetic limb as an integral part of her identity. She has transformed it into an artistic medium, using custom-designed prosthetics in her performances and artistic expressions. Victoria's bold and innovative approach to self-expression challenges traditional beauty standards and inspires others to view disability not as a limitation, but as an opportunity for creativity and self-discovery. Her futuristic and avant-garde style has garnered global recognition, celebrating her ability to seamlessly merge art, fashion, and individuality. Victoria actively promotes inclusivity and challenges the narrow definitions of beauty prevalent in popular culture. Both Francesco Lentini and Victoria Modesta embody the power of embracing physical differences to challenge societal norms. Francesco, within the context of early 20th century freak shows, transformed his uniqueness into a spectacle that captivated audiences. While these exhibitions had problematic aspects, they also offered a stage for individuals like Francesco to showcase their abilities and find a community. Victoria, operating in the 21st century's digital age, uses her platform to transform the global conversation around disability and beauty. She actively challenges stereotypes and promotes a more inclusive and diverse understanding of beauty. Their stories, though separated by time and social context, serve as enduring reminders that our differences can be sources of strength, creativity, and inspiration for generations to come. Millie and Christine McCoy, born in 1851, were conjoined twins known as the two-headed nightingale. Sharing a single body with two heads, they lived during a time when individuals with unique physical conditions were often relegated to the realm of human oddities exhibitions. Despite the societal context that often objectified them, Millie and Christine transformed their extraordinary circumstances into a powerful platform for self-expression. They showcased not only their physical uniqueness, but also their remarkable talents, particularly in music. Their harmonious singing performances captivated audiences, earning them respect that transcended the typical freak show atmosphere. Beyond their musical abilities, they were known for their intelligence and fluency in multiple languages, further challenging the limited perceptions of people with physical differences. While they undoubtedly faced exploitation, Millie and Christine carved a legacy of talent, courage, and self-determination,